Hello, welcome to the replay. Happy Tuesday night, everyone. I'm back with another card idea, and I think you'll like it. It's a little bit different than what we've done before. I'm going to share this over to the group. I've got this new stamp set. Hey, Mom. This new stamp set that is just full of different house plants. So it's kind of different. It's kind of cute. It is cute. And the sentiment has welcome home, born to bloom. So you can make a nice welcome card maybe for somebody. Of course, you can mix and match with other stamp sets you might have for birthdays or thinking of you, just a note, whatever sentiment you want to add on to it. Hello, Deanna. Hey, Kara, Christy. Hello, Mary. So this stamp set does come, a thin cut is available for it. It's Born to Bloom. And so it's got all these different flowers on it and all of these thin cuts to it. So lots of choices. What I want to do is just kind of do some random stamping of some of the plants onto this paper. Now I know it's already got a pattern on it, but it's a subtle pattern. It's just all these random dots. I think that if we stamp some of these on there, just some of the leaves, some of the flowers or whatever, just to make a background. And then color it in with marker, just to have a little bit more design, and also to add the green to it. So then we can add our sentiment, and then I will probably, I'm thinking to just kind of add this little potted plant to it and add some ribbon in there, like it's a hanging basket. This one's cute, that one's cute. I can make a potted plant. That would be super cute too. Okay, so that gives us a few options as well. I mean, I don't know how they want that little pot with this big old plant. This little pot is too small for anything. But regardless, let's get started. So I cut both of these pieces. Well, actually, this one is 4 by 4 inches wide by 5 inches tall. This one's 5 inches tall by 3 3/4. And I'm just gonna angle them on the card anyway, so that you can see the green behind. So first, let's start off with some stamping, and we'll just do some random stamping, some random coloring. Now, I kind of want to use this plant since it's a smaller pattern. But maybe we should use all 3, and then we can use a hanging plant, and then it won't look so odd, like why are you using one certain thing for the back and then certain other thing for your focal. So let me get them all on a block, and we'll start stamping from the biggest to the smallest. We'll stamp the big one, this big leaf plant. I can't think of the name of it right now. Hello, Rami. We'll stamp it on a couple of times, and then fill in with the smaller one, and then till we get to the smallest one. And I am gonna stamp it with the intense black ink, so when we color it in with the markers, it won't run. I should probably get a scratch paper for that. Hold on. I'm hoping that at some point that we come up maybe with smaller desk pads. I don't even know if customers can get these. I've had this one for years and years because I don't use it enough, obviously. And I don't think I'm going to use that foam piece. So I'm just going to stamp it off the edge of the page, but get enough of that image on. And then maybe do another one down here on this other corner. That's good. And so then I'll just, you know, do this one a couple of times. I forgot to season it, so I'm gonna have to just stamp it off a couple of times to make sure we're getting a good image. We are. Okay. So I'm gonna try and just fill in that space. There we go. I'm going to fill that in there. And part of this will be covered, so might not even matter too much. Okay. Oh, that one needed a bit more. Well, hopefully we got it pretty darn close. Okay. Pretty darn close. We'll see how it goes once we color it in. And I'm just going to pull in all my green markers. Dull green, citrus green, light green. Dull green, light green, and citrus. There we go. So I may have stamped more than I needed to. Yeah, because it's going to end up with a little bit more coloring than I intended, but let's see how it turns out. You could also just then cut as many of these plants as you wanted and then layer on the plants. I just kind of thought we'd try coloring in. So, well, hello, Miss Jenny, all the way from Australia. So glad to have you. Hello, Miss Finling. Wow, that is so awesome for you to join us. I know that it's probably early in the morning for you, isn't it? Let's see here. This is going to be a lot more coloring than I intended for y'all to watch. It's okay. I'll try and do it quickly. So, I'm gonna say that's not how the green coloring goes on those plants. I don't know. I am not the person that keeps the plants alive in this house. That's definitely not my forte. But so far, the kids aren't starving, so we'll call that a success because, y'all, I don't have a green thumb at all. And this one, I pulled off the wrong end of the cap, and so now it's all dark green. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Just after 11 on Wednesday morning. Yay! Yay! Double yay! FedEx delivered your launch bundle. That is awesome. Yes, I opened my launch bundle last week as soon as it arrived. And then I brought it home and promptly put it away so that I could stay on task with current projects. Oh, that's good news that y'all are getting it there in Australia. One of my consultant friends has been waiting for hers. So I'm just glad to know that it will and has arrived prior to the launch. So good news, good news. Oh, I know, Deanna. Yes. Hello, Miss Lily. Just making a card. Really hard not to open it. Oh, girl. You've got more willpower than I do. Like I was at the breakfast table opening it. So my husband definitely got a sneak peek of the new products coming out. I'm just kind of adding in a different green here. So I'm hoping it will cause some variation in the color. And I am not being neat about it. I'm intentionally being kind of messy about it. Because now I'm going to take the blender. I'll take the blender and see what that does to it. Just kind of like bleaches it out. Definitely want to take that out right there where I messed up. Okay, let's try a different color. Not it though. There we go. Then I'll try the light green blend on these. Oh, that's a totally different green. So hopefully everybody's having a good week so far. Tuesdays for me are pretty much the top of the hill. Everything else is downhill the rest of the week. Like I still have plenty to do, but I'm not under any deadlines to do it. So other than my taxes, those darn things need to get done. I'm not happy with that little guy there. You know what? I could try stamping it again and then make sure that my sentiment hits right over that. So that it hides our mistake. My mistake. When we do good things, we say we. When we do bad things, we say I. Right? Always share accomplishments, but take responsibility for mistakes. I mean, obviously you were on your end of the camera and you were saying no when I made the mistake, but I couldn't hear you. Oh no. Oh no, be careful. Yeah, some of our tools can be a little dangerous, so we always have to be careful. But I'm so glad that we do have sharp scissors, because that definitely makes a difference. Kind of just getting a little bit of that dark green in the center of it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to re-stamp that, this, whatever it's called, here. And then I'll make sure to put the sentiment over to make up for my mistake. There we go. It was not looking pretty. Okay. And in fact, I can even rotate this design. Either, you know, put it upside down from how I stamped it originally, or I could turn it into a horizontal card. Lots of options. There we go. We're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting it. Okay, so once I put on the card, then I can definitely be sure. Let me get, okay, so this is what I cut for my sentiment, and then a little bit of a backer, and then I still wanted a little bit more, which is going to make it pretty big. It covers up that whole flower. We can do it, we can kind of do it on that direction. Right there ought to be good. So now I kind of want some of that just right there, right there, right there. Just so we can have some of this other green color come in. I'm not missing anybody, am I? Okay. Okay. Let's do that. We're gonna cover up that little mistake there, so it's not even gonna be a problem. Let's move the markers out of the way. Let's move the inks and the stamps out of the way, because we'll have to clean those here in a minute. I do need to stamp the sentiment, and I wanted to say welcome home. So I don't think I have any cards that say welcome home. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set it on my paper. I want to make sure that you can see it. And I'm using the line so that I can make sure the sentiment is lined up. And then I'll just stick the block over it and pick it up so that it stays lined up it stays orderly. And then I know I can stamp it straight onto that. I'm gonna stamp it though with the New England Ivy. I do want a green ink. Stamp it nice and straight down. Ooh, pretty. That green looks really, really nice. Awesome. Okay. And I think I don't want too much of a, that's what we're seeing. I don't want too much. I don't want that big old margin there. I couldn't think of the word. I want a smaller one there. So I'll end up cutting off on that end. But in the meantime, let's get this mounted. We'll see where we're at. Because I do want there to be a good margin on this piece. But not so much on the other. There we go. I'm just gonna cut it with scissors. I'm not gonna go to the trimmer for this. Sliver. Perfect. That's all I needed. I just need that little bit off, because I could tell it was more than I wanted. Oh, you know what? I am gonna have to do it kind of like that, so that I could put the potted plant on here. Remember? Yeah. So now, okay, I think I'm gonna want this potted plant. Just to, oh, that'll be super cute, y'all. Let me stamp that off. I mean, I could totally finish off the card like this. I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I could definitely finish it and it would be cute. But we don't do that here. We do the extra. For those of y'all who know me, where do you think I get the extra from? I'm not going to say. I'm just going to ask y'all. Okay. I don't want to introduce a different color for the planter. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to do it a green. And I'll just come back to that light and mix them in. Yeah. I don't think I like this green. It's too minty. Now I'm just mixing green markers here, trying to get a green mix that I like. It's a little odd. And I need a little something for that ring. Okay. We'll do just a tiny bit of a thin cut. It's a little guy. We want to know. Oh, Jenny, I'm in Texas. Mom, we want to know. Mom, you tell me, who's the extra one in the family that I would get it from? You or Dad? Okay. So I'm just going to put that through the die cut machine. Jenny, do you not detect a Texas accent? I don't think so. I try very hard not to have a Texas accent. Oh, I love it. Okay. Let's get this going on the card. Okay. I know I need my cardstock tilted, but I don't want it to fall off the card. And then I need this mounted at a tilt that also doesn't fall off the card. I like that. Okay, that looks good. Yes, we are in, yes, we are very much in summer. I don't know what the temperature was today, but I know the other day we were like at 115. It was pretty darn hot. Pretty miserable. Okay, there we go. So now when we put this, I can put it a little bit higher and put this here. Oh, love it. I'm gonna put low profile foam tape here, but then I'll put the higher profile on the other one. Oh, no wonder. I haven't used it yet. I was like, why don't I have foam tape already ready? Yes, I know, too hot. But on the upside, our winters are very tolerable. I want it a little bit up so that we can see this green here. I need this on the fat foam. I know, I'm using too much, but that's okay. So I need some green. This is kind of a monochromatic card. I'm going to put this through, and I want to also make a bow. So being nimble enough to do that is going to be the trick. Let's find something to poke it through here. There we go. Oh, I know. At first, like I said, I'm not the green thumb, and so I didn't know why I would like it or if I would like it, but it was just so cute. I'm finding that if I step out of my comfort zone on what I like in stamps, I might surprise myself. So I've been trying to do that. Now there's some that maybe I'm just like totally not gonna buy. I'm not gonna buy baby stamps because we are past that around here for a little while, for a long while, I hope. Okay, there we go. I think that bow will work. We'll make it work. I'm just trying to tighten it up because that one loop stays big and then he gets a little crazy. But we'll just add that there. I don't know about adding shimmer to our plants, but I'm not about trying it. Okay. So oh, okay, here. I need to take off this side of the foam tape because when I place it up against here, the foam, it's uneven. In fact, it's uneven still. I'm gonna try and peel these off without tearing up too much. I want the plant to be more on here, which means I only need the foam tape to the very outer edge. I didn't pay attention to that at first. So now it's still pretty. See, so I want it there, so I just need it like on the very outside. So right there. So now I can come in and see where I need to cut it out. I'll just kind of pinch out that foam. I know it's not the most scientific way to do it. There we go. And now I can push it in a little bit so that I can make sure it doesn't stick out. Just a little bit away from the edge. And I'll put a little bit of regular adhesive on the flat side. There we go. There we go. That works a lot better. This bow probably needs to go to the other side. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, maybe, maybe it will start behaving now that it's not folded up into the card, into where it was on the little, on this. See where it was getting folded from the side. So maybe now that it's out, it can start unbending. We'll see. I still need some shimmer. I either need dots or I need some shimmer. So I'm looking through to see what I've got. I don't want to add black or white. Oh, no, not the white ones. These are too aqua. No, those are too gray. I've got these. You know what? Maybe we will add them. So I'm going to take this. So it kind of blend in, but it kind of sticks to our green theme. Let's see here. Okay, maybe we just should only put shimmer on this main guy. Just put a little shimmer. And that'll be our main one. Just gently trying to get around that word too. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm stopping. There we go. What do we think of that? It works. Can you see the shine on the pot? Oh, right there you can. And you can see it on the welcome. So it's more subtle on the welcome home, but definitely on that flower pot. Oh, I can see it really, really nicely. Okay, there is our card, guys. I hope that y'all like it. Came out way better than I thought. You guys, I start with these ideas, and then I don't know how they're going to come out because I don't like pre-execute them. I don't make them ahead of time. I'm just kind of like, oh, we'll see what happens when I turn on the camera. So I'm just as surprised as you when it comes out and it comes out well. So there you have it. It's the stamp set is Born to Bloom. It does come stamp and thin cuts. And it's available on my site, claudia.ctmh.com. Let me move this desk pad so you can see that. Let's see, what else do I need to tell you? We are not having another Facebook Live on the Close to My Heart page until August 11th, when we will be having the Summer Vibes paper pack card workshop. Let me show y'all that workshop. I just got it in. Let's see. Yeah. So you get the paper, obviously, the cardstock that you need. So however many sheets. So 3 sheets of pattern paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets of cardstock. You get the 16 cards and envelopes. And you get an exclusive stamp set that, in this case, are these designs. and thin cuts. Let me pull mine out real quick. Yeah. There you go. Really cute. Super, super cute. I finished off some cards with those. Did I show you all that? I think I did. And so the Facebook Live on August 11th will walk us through cutting all the papers. They go instruction square by square. Tell you how to cut them all up so that you'll have all your pieces. And then they will assemble one of each card design on the live as well. But if you get your card workshop in ahead of time, if you order it now, get it in ahead of time, you can start working on those so that you can just maybe make them when the live comes on, or maybe you want to do the whole thing then and there with corporate. They do slow down their cutting. They're not just cutting through super fast. It's at a slow enough pace that everybody can follow along. All levels, of course, can follow along and put the card shop together for you. But at the same time, remember that you do have the instructions so that you can do that for yourself at your own pace as well. Also, another reason to mark that you're going is so that you can be entered to win prizes. Close to my heart, loves to give away prizes. And the prizes aren't cheap. They're not going to give you a little $3 packet of doodads. They're going to give paper packs. They give card kits. They give scrapbook workshops. They give really good prizes with really nice value. And I mean, and if it's free, if you win, it's free. They mail it straight to you. So definitely just RSVP that you're going. And of course, I'll watch out for your name so that if you win, I will definitely let you know that that you've got a prize coming. Other than that, let's see what else is on the agenda. I think that's all I need to tell y'all. The August schedule is up. After the 11th, on the 18th, there'll be the Summer Vibes Scrapbooking Workshop. And then at the end of August, there will be a 3-day event with the Happiest Place Cut Above workshop. And like on one day, we'll do the Cut Above. On the second day, we'll do some cards. And on the third day, we'll do some 12 by 12 scrapbook layouts. I've already seen all the projects. Everything looks really cute. Easy to recreate, especially if you're following along with them. They'll release the instructions for the cards and the layouts ahead of time so that you'll have time to, cut ahead if you don't want to wait for them. Again, all those events are already posted on the Close to My Heart Facebook page. So go and RSVP to each one that you're going so you can be entered to win prizes. I cannot stress that enough. Can't win if you don't play. And playing just means entering your name. So definitely do that. Otherwise, I think I've held y'all long enough. Thanks for coming, guys. I really appreciate y'all joining me to make a card. I will see you tomorrow night. Have a good evening and stay safe. Bye-bye.